Hello, my name is Stephen Jordan. The name of my solution is Solar Powered Controller, and my tagline is using the sun to stay inside. It'll make sense more whenever I go into depth. Xbox controllers need batteries for them to work, but batteries tend to be very costly. Having an Xbox allows for me to personally know what it's like to spend so much money on batteries every year. Knowing what it's like to deal with problems provides me with a certain insight into problems that other people may not have because they just simply haven't gone through the emotions of having to stuff out so much money for batteries. Sharing an Xbox with two older brothers meant that it was getting used a lot, so my parents would spend a lot more money on batteries than other people normally would. So this problem hits closer to home than me than it would for others. All Xbox controllers, if you didn't know, require two AA batteries to turn on, AA batteries. And according to the battery products website, the average AA battery only lasts up to 40 hours when it's being used to power an Xbox controller. And when I looked on the Walmart website, the price of a 16 pack of Duracell batteries is $14.48, which means you'd be paying around $15. This means that if someone were to play around 4 hours a day, they would need to buy 4.56 packs of batteries, which would be 5, every year. With this information in mind, we know that the total cost of batteries, assuming that no batteries are lost, which I don't know about you guys, but I used to lose batteries all the time, would be somewhere around $75 a year. That's more than the cost of buying a new controller and the cost of buying a new video game. And another problem with AA batteries is the waste left after its voltage is run out, after we've been done using it. According to the Environmental Protection Agency's website, AA batteries are meant to be sent to battery recycles. But I don't know about you guys, but I know I used to never do that, and I don't think very many people do that either. So obviously that means a lot of waste is created by us improperly disposing them only just through trash cans. But yeah, obviously waste hurts the earth and damages the land we live on and the air we breathe, and that's the last thing we need considering how it seems like we've been damaging the earth with anything we do nowadays. So, according to Statista, um, 38% of gamers are between the ages of 18 to 34, which is the most of any age group. And another website that I looked at, Intenta Digital, found that females make up 45% of gamers in the US. So this isn't just a male problem. Males aren't the only ones that play video games. Clearly, females play video games too. Xbox controllers are the only ones that require batteries in order to be used, so obviously, I'm catering towards Xbox users more than PlayStation users. And low to medium income households experience this problem the most because they are the ones that need to spend more carefully than, very wealthy people. So there are two other, I guess, current alternatives to address the problem of having to use batteries to power an Xbox controller, and that's battery packs and wired controllers. Battery packs are rechargeable blocks that go in the same spot as the batteries would, which is the back of the controller. They come with their own charging station, but only last for around 20 hours before they need to be charged. Wired controllers are controllers that need to always be connected to the Xbox in order to work. So that means that, you're limited in terms of how far you can go from your Xbox. And also, it's pretty commonly known that wired controllers have worse quality than a regular Bluetooth controller. They don't last as long. Moving on, my solution story is a wireless controller that is powered by solar cells, like a calculator, which means it's wireless and it would last longer. So the controller would be wireless. So that means there would be no distance restriction other than like the usual Bluetooth restriction that anything requiring Bluetooth comes with, you know, but batteries would no longer be needed, which would cut the cost of paying for them, and it would eliminate the waste that is created by them. And so the controller would have cells like a calculator. So as you know, you really wouldn't need to go outside. You would need light, like light from your room to power them. And they would be about like at the top of your controller. So I would have you would lower the power button and you'd place them right on top of there. And also it wouldn't be wired, so there'd be no decrease in quality. The cells would only improve it. Also, the controller would be lighter since there would be no longer um, a spot for batteries to be used, and batteries would no longer would be used. So it would also ease the stress on your wrist because I don't know if you guys knew this, but people tend to develop arthritis from using controllers. While it may be a little bit more expensive initially, the solar cell powered controller is the best and cheapest solution for the long run. It eliminates the constant cost of batteries. It eliminates all waste. There are no wires, and it is lighter than original Xbox controller. Thank you.